It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He really helped drive them a week ago
we come
with
to
a
you for one of the truly
game.
iconic
It's
stadiums
the
in the
49ers
NFL.
and the Packers.
As you
All
get
that
a
and
look
more
at
coming
Lambeau
up
Field
next
here in Green
on
Bay, Wisconsin.
EA Sports.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
They're going to look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. The numbers for Ayuk a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cameron Latu, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. Touchdown, Samuel. 64 yards. And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Oh, look at the juke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The numbers for Jones last week: 23 carries, 69 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. first down marker at the 31. It's third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. The throw over the middle taken in. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Santos' kick is up and through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Now a 2nd and 6. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Able to get away. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Niners on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Good footwork at the 30. Escapes the defender. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw again. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quay Walker. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's taken in by Watson. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw. Complete once again to Watson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. An inside give to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Jones diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Only able to gain a couple there. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It's a gain of 35.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, Great touch on the football, and they turned that one into a big play.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more.
Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And it is good, and the lead will swell to 9. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A check down here to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And quickly they get to the line. And now the throw taken in by Chark. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And Chark calls it in. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now he's free at the 35. Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Able to find Jones. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So the victory here for San Francisco, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.